couple of days ago, I was doing my first few races on LowFuelMotorsport. For those of you who don't know, it's basically a third-party website with daily races, rank system, and a bunch of other stuff. I've done a total of 9 races on Watkins Glen, and on the last one I managed to qualify on the P3. And despite me finishing on P4, I tasted blood, and I absolutely loved it. And that brings me to Monday. On Mondays, people have all sorts of bad ideas. Mine was to actually become good at racing. But let's start slowly with Assetto Corsa Competizione, McLaren, and Zolder. Zolder opened its doors to public in 1963. It consists of 12 turns, with, especially for me, Klein chicane and Villeneuve chicane being notably one of the hardest parts of the track. It's extremely tight, with very little space to overtake. And in hindsight, I could definitely pick up the easier track as the first one to practice. First goal was to go under 130, which I did the day before after about 60 laps with a time of 129.9. Next step was to improve on that. And it wasn't easy because I forgot how to drive a car. After a few seconds and remembering how to put the first gear, I was ready to go. I started putting lap after lap after lap, slowly building pace and confidence on the track. Which obviously ended up with me making loads of mistakes. And playing chicane turns out to be one of the hardest parts of the track. I was trying to cut it a few times, many times, loads of times, and they just give me the same results.
Come on, Jacob, you can do better.
Well, apparently not. My friend even told me I'm driving a McLaren lawnmower. And finally, after 41 laps, I started improving. And then a few laps later, in lap number 49, I managed to go clean through lane chicane, and to my big surprise, I didn't mess up the Villeneuve chicane. I was on the pace to finally beat my personal best, but I could always mess up the braking to the last turn, which thankfully I didn't. And with that, I managed to beat my personal best at a time of 129.6. Just look at that happy potato face. If he only knew what was coming. But first, I had an appointment and wanted to edit some clips, and it was time to make some food. And first, I had to clean the kitchen. Damn it. And apparently being stuffed with food is making car easier to speed. Honestly, that's the only explanation I got.
Fuck! Fuck!
After a few more laps, there was a tiny bit of improvement, and obviously going back to the old ways. And it was time to do some adjustments to the car setup, which I'm having no idea and no clue what I'm doing with. And with those adjustments, I improved again. Then I had to wait for 50 laps? What? Lap 99 will being far from perfect. And still containing way too many mistakes for a seasoned sim racer, which many of you probably are, and even more of you left scratching their head thinking, what the hell is he doing? but I was happy with it. It was an improvement. And just 3 laps later, another small step closer to my goal of going under 129. Unfortunately, it was last time I improved my personal best that night.
It hurts. I'm tired. But I'm so damn close.
It wasn't until morning of the following day, good cup of coffee, and another 35 laps when I finally put it all that practice into one clean lap.
Finally!
I know. Technically, it's not fast. It's not quick. It's not even close to being fast. But it is a small step on a very, very long road of becoming somehow competitive on all the tracks ACC has to offer. And there is loads of them. Next time I'm practicing Zolder, it's gonna be only after I learned all other tracks and how to be fast on them. But then, I'm gonna try to actually venture onto alien territory. For now... Oh, fuck.